What's up, everyone? This is Leonard. A little bit late today. I promised to do the video. I apologize. I'm getting it. That's what counts. Hope everyone's doing well. Today, I wanted to talk briefly. I won't make this too long. Wanted to talk briefly about some stretches that you can do. Stretching is very important because stretching can help limber you up. Stretching can also help prevent injuries, which is very important. You do not want to do any rigorous exercising without first stretching. So today I'm mainly going to cover some stretches. I may get into a little bit of other stuff. Forgive the kind of space constraints that I have here. I'm doing this in kind of a small space, but I'm going to get it done. So anyway, first of all, we're going to start with some basic, very easy seated stretches. What I want you to do is to kind of sit flat on the floor with your legs stretched out in front of you, spread slightly apart, spread your feet about shoulder width apart, and I want you to put your hands on your knees, and we're just gonna take first of all, with exercising, you always want to take it slow. You don't want herky-jerky motions when stretching and stuff, because jerking motions can injure your back, and you never want to do this. By the way, you never want to do jerky motions. By the way, please consult your doctor if you have any medical concerns before undergoing any exercise routines to prevent problems. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, so please consult your medical professional before undergoing any new exercise routines. Now, again, seated flat on the floor with your legs stretched out, feet roughly shoulder width apart. You want to put your hands on your knees to begin with, and we're just gonna move our hands down toward our feet, down your legs to stretch. You want to grab your ankles and hold 1, 2, 3. Now slowly come back up until your back until you're seated with your back stretched fully upright again. Now we want to do the same thing again. Slide slowly towards your ankles. Grab your ankles. Hold 1, 2, 3. You want to go slowly back up. Do this 3 or 4 times. This can help kind of limber up your back, and that's a good thing. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, if you're able, we want to stand to a standing position, and we want to bend your right knee forward with your left leg kind of sticking behind you. Put most of your weight on your right leg if you're able, and bend your right knee to roughly a 45-degree angle. Now, what we want to do this time is I want you to take your hands, and we're just going to reach straight forward like you're bending down to pick up something. Don't want to go all the way down to begin with. Take your time, take it slow, take your time. Don't be hard on your back. Don't bounce. Bouncing motions are bad. They're bad on your back. You want to stand back up after that. And again, you want to stretch your hands as though you're leaning down to pick up something off the floor in front of you, with your right knee still bent slightly, about a 45-degree angle. Want to bend almost to the floor if you're able. And now you want to stand slowly back up to a standing position. Do this 3 or 4 times. Now, you want to switch legs. You want to put your left leg out. Bend your knee, roughly 45-degree angle. Your right leg at an angle behind you, supporting kind of. Put most of your weight on your left leg, and we want to do the same thing. You want to lean down toward the ground as though you're picking up something with your arms, almost to the ground as far as you can safely go, comfortably go. Back up to standing position. Lean back down as though you're picking up something with both arms stretched out straight in front of you. And now stand back up. Do this 3 or 4 times. This can really help get your back and your legs and everything kind of stretched out. Get those hamstrings stretched out. You do not want injuries. That's a bad thing. By the way, if at any point exercising you feel too much stress, you feel burning sensation, you want to really stop and kind of take it easy. You don't want injuries. You don't want torn muscles. That's a bad thing. Or pulled muscles. That's a bad thing. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is you want to get down in kind of you want to get down on your hands and knees on the floor. This is not push-ups, but this is actually a stretch that I do. You want to get down on your hands and knees on the floor. And what you want to do, we want to take your right leg and we want to lift your knee off the floor. You want to extend your right leg as far as possible into a straight position behind you, up off the floor, and hold it. Now bring your right leg, your right knee back down to the floor. Now you want to take your left leg, stretch your left leg out behind you as far as you can off the floor, as straight as you can, and now back down with your left leg. Repeat the same thing with the right leg again. Again, this is stretching all the lower body, your back, your hamstrings, everything, preventing those injuries, getting you stretched out, ready to work. Okay, now once you've done that, I'm going to go into now some very basic exercise that very easy to do and can help to work your abdominals. And this will kind of be the end of today's video. What you want to do is you want to lay flat on the floor, flat of your back on the floor. Again, very simple, requires no special equipment. Laying flat on the floor, you want to pull in as though you're pulling in your stomach as hard as you can with those abdominal muscles. Don't overdo it, but you want to pull your belly in and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release and pull in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Again, just laying flat on the floor. You don't want to, pull too hard. You don't want to contract your abdominal muscles too tightly. Just enough to get that good workout, that good flex on your abdominal muscles. This can really help. Do this 5 or 6 times a day at a time, and this can really help to kind of tighten up your abdominal muscles, and it really helps. Again, pull in. We want to kind of pull in those abdominal muscles really tight and release. And again, guys, I'm going to keep this short, so that's going to be where I'm going to stop for today. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's do it. Let's get fit. Don't quit. Until next time, this is Leonard. I'm out.
Stop recording.